Building a successful e-commerce website capable of replacing your salary is not about competing on margin. It's about being smart and intentional.
We're definitely not here to compete against retail giants like Amazon or Temu. We're not here to sell the same thing they already sell with next day delivery. We're looking for profitable micro niches that can replace our salary with the lowest possible effort. I mean, let's face it, if you're already working a 9-to-5 job, you're not looking to add more work to an already busy week. You simply want to earn more, right? Now watch how we stack the deck. Ideally, you'd want to sell something that doesn't take up all your time, something you can create once and sell forever. Like for instance, the tutorial on how to use a specific software, or sell an ebook about a specific topic that you specialize in, or perhaps some ready-made health and safety sheets, or some Notion templates for specific use cases. Let's take for instance 3 seemingly ordinary items. A yoga mat, a foam roller and a resistance band on their own worth very little, but bundle that up along with the how-to video and now you have something very valuable for the over 50 to stay in shape. And finally, why not look around in your local community? Well, simply find that local furniture maker. He's a craftsman, not a marketer. You take nice pictures, you build his brand, and you sell his $150 chair for $450. Now, clearly, these are just a few ideas out of thousands of different niches that you could choose from. The goal of this online project is to replace your salary. So what you need now is leverage. But here's where most people mess things up. They take a high margin idea and hand it over to platforms like Etsy, Shopify, Squarespace, and all of a sudden their profit margin is completely drained. And we're not here to make someone else richer. We are here to replace our own salary, which means we need to retain all the profits to ourselves. And for that, we are going to build our own platform. And we have to be absolutely tactical and move with pinpoint accuracy so that we don't waste any time, money or effort. And for this, we are going to have the hosting, domain name registered and WordPress installed in less than 60 seconds. Watch this. Alright, so to make this foolproof, I've added the link to this exact page in the description below. Now simply click on it so you can follow along pixel for pixel without any headaches. And then from here, click Get Started Now. And as you can see, you can choose among 3 different plans starting at just over $2 per month. So choose any of those plans. And with Bluehost, you get a free domain name as well. So simply type the domain name you'd like to register. So let's look for cinematorials.com. And obviously you can select any other extension as well. And then after this, search for domain. And as you can see, it's been added to our shopping cart. So it is available. And after this, simply proceed to checkout. And then from here, as you can see, it gives you 2 different options to build a website using AI or import an existing WordPress site. Well, for us, guess what? It's neither of those actually. So what we need to do now is go back to the address bar and just after the trailing slash here, everything after WP admin, you can simply delete and then hit enter. And there you go. Welcome to our WordPress dashboard. And as you can see, your website is now live. Now, let me show you a quick way of accessing your website. Just in case, you can go to my account here. You go to website. You'll find your website right here. If you click on WordPress admin, it will bring you exactly to the same page. Now, when you build an e-commerce website, you want something powerful enough so you can handle a lot of sales, but not so complex that you need an engineering degree just to install and configure it. And for this, I have the ideal solution. It's called WooCommerce. And we'll have this done in less than 1 minute. For this, go to the plugin section, install plugins. Now, there's a lot of plugins we don't need here. By the side, you can see we have Jetpacks, we have opt-in monsters, Yoast SEO, Insight. We don't need any of this. So what you do is basically bulk select them all. In the actions here, select deactivate and apply. And now we're going to delete them all. So bulk select, bulk action, delete, apply. Very good. As you can see, now we have a complete clean slate. And now we can install our plugin. So we click on add plugin. And from here in the search bar, look for WooCommerce. And it should normally be the very first one here by automatic. Now click install and then activate. And there you go. Now that WooCommerce is installed, you can follow an easy 5-step onboarding process, but I'm going to go through one of the steps with you here, how to upload your products and cover a few of those sections with you just to make sure that everything is done properly. Now, to be honest, on this page, everything is pretty self-explanatory. You're going to add the product title, the description. Here by the side, you're going to add the image. If you have more than one image, you can create an image gallery. You're going to create the categories, product tag, and also you can add brands if this is relevant to your type of product and services that you're selling. Now, the most important part here that usually confuses people is this section here. As you can see, the product data, and this is super important depending on what you're going to sell. So if I click on the drop down here, you can select a simple product. So this could be a simple item, like for instance, a mouse, a keyboard, something physical, something you're going to ship. Or it could be an external, an affiliate product. So if you want to link that to your affiliate marketing program, you can use this as well. And then a variable product, like a t-shirt, for instance. A t-shirt might come in different sizes, small, medium, large, extra large, and also in different colors. You might have it in black, yellow, red, blue, and so on and so on. So this is a variable product. Now you can also add two different criteria here. You have virtual product and downloadable product. And sometimes a product could be both. So let me give you a few different examples. So if you were to click virtual here, this would apply maybe if you were to share a link, a license key perhaps, or a private podcast feed, or maybe a Discord group. So this is something that's virtual, obviously, you know. And downloadable, this would be more like sharing a file, like an ebook, maybe Notion templates, pictures, or maybe MP3 files like music. Now, if you have both of them clicked, it could be maybe for a mini course, like a virtual access, and you provide also the worksheets, so downloadable PDF files. Now, obviously, if it's a downloadable file, you have to add the files right here. You can set a download limit as well and a download expiry. And then after this, set your price. Now, if it's a physical product that you need to ship, you might want to keep inventory as well. And this is where you can keep track of your stock. So here you can enter the quantity. So maybe you have 100 in stock altogether, and this will prevent you from selling non-existent items. And finally, if you decide to sell variable products, like for instance t-shirts, for this you have to go to your attributes here, and here you're going to create your attributes. So enter the name and then the values, separated with the pipe sign. So for instance like this, we're going to enter the size. After this, save attributes, and let's add also the colors, just like so, and then save attributes again. And once you've created all your different attributes, you can go to variations, where we can generate all the variations related to that product. There you go. As you can see, now we have extra small in black, blue, red, orange, yellow. We have small in black, blue, red, orange, and yellow, and so on and so on. And that's basically it. After this, simply click publish, and you would have saved your first product. Very good. So at this stage, I'm sure you're probably wondering, but how do I get paid? Well, for this, we need to install a payment gateway like PayPal or Stripe. So let me show you how to do that in just a few minutes. So back to our onboarding process here, you can either click on this or you go to settings and then payments. And then from here you can choose among two different options, accept payment with Woo. So this is powered by Stripe, or PayPal payment. Now, as you can see, they reckon that you save 10% on processing fee. Now, bear in mind, it's just for the first 3 months. After this, they will charge you extra on top. So let me show you a more economical way of adding Stripe or PayPal to your website, or any other payment method you have in mind, like Google Pay or Amazon Pay, whichever. So for this, we go to the plugins, add new plugin, and then in the search bar, look for WooCommerce, followed by the payment method you want to install. So for instance, WooCommerce, Stripe. And then from here you can select among a few different options. So from experience, you know this one here is a very good one. So let's install that together, and again activate. And as you can see, this has been added to our payment method, and now we can manage this and enter our credentials. For this, simply go to API settings, click to connect, and simply connect your account. And there you go, just like that, Stripe has been added to our website, and now we can set it in test mode or live mode. So once you're good to go, you come back and set it to live, and that's it. Now you're ready to receive payment. Now, if you leave your website like this, you will get some sales, that's for sure. But now, if you want to make sure you don't leave any money on the table, we are now going to optimize our website for maximum efficiency and maximum income and revenue. And for this, we are going to use CartFlows. And there you have it, the #1 sales funnel builder to increase conversions and maximize profit. And it is packed with features to turn your WordPress website into an optimized selling machine. So let's address the price. And as you can see, it starts at just $16 per month for the Plus version, and you can get the Pro version at $25. This gives you access to A/B testing as well, full analytics for the funnels and conversion focused template. Now, if you want the whole shebang, including Modern Cart and Cart Abandonment. This is $37 per month, and this is the one we're going to use today in this video. And once you've gone through the checkout process, you'll have access to your backend. Here, as you can see, you get all the free plugins and all the premium plugins as well. So you have to download all of them and install them in your WordPress dashboard. So again, you go to dashboard, you go to plugins, add plugins, right here, upload plugin, and then upload all the plugins we just downloaded individually one by one. And now you should have 2 CartFlows and 2 Modern Cart as well, and a variation swatches for WooCommerce. Once you have this in place, we can start configuring CartFlows for maximum revenue. Very good. So now this is where things get really exciting, because this is such a powerful solution. Let me show you now how we can transform a basic website into a money-making one in just a few steps. Let's do that together now. All right, so let the magic happen. So now we go to CartFlows, we go to funnels, and let's create our first funnel. Now to have access to all the different templates, we need to install Elementor and activate it. But if you click on this button here, it's gonna do it for us automatically. So simply click on this, and there you go. Now you have access to all these ready-made templates that are fully customizable, obviously, based on our own needs and requirements. But as you can see, these are really professional looking. That's gonna save us a lot of time, and they're also optimized for revenue and sales. So in our case, let's say we are going to sell perhaps maybe an ebook. Okay, so let's look for a suitable template for our project. So we have one here, SEO Foundation ebook. So click on this to view all the steps, and as you can see, this one has the ebook sales landing page, you have the ebook checkout page, and also the thank you page, which is exactly what we need. Next step now is to import the funnel, and we have to give it a name. So maybe the Garden Office Blueprint. So let's pretend this is an ebook about how to avoid bureaucratic red tape and all of this when building a garden office. Okay, so let's import the funnel. So our funnel was created, and as you can see, we have a complete overview of how it's performing. We have the complete analytics and all the main essential numbers. And this way you know exactly how your funnel is performing, and then you can take decisive actions or even tweak things here and there depending on what you see here on screen. But first we have to customize our funnel, obviously. So as you can see, this is our main landing page, and to edit it, simply click on the small pencil here, and welcome to Elementor, the drag and drop page builder. So on this side you have the preview of your page, and right here you have all the different elements you can use on your page, which are called widgets, and you can insert them anywhere on your page. All you have to do is simply drag and drop it just like this. And there you go. As you can see, we just added a heading, and now you can customize everything related to that widget right here by the side, including content, styling, and advanced features. So that's basically how this works. Okay, so let me delete this one very quickly here, and let's customize our page together. So the first thing first, I think, is to replace the ebook cover here with our own, because that way we'll have the colors in place and we can design everything accordingly based on this. So let's edit this and simply change the image from here. So there you go. And as you can see, it's slightly too big, so we can change the size here, no problem. You go to custom, and let's try perhaps 750 in height and apply. And that fits in perfectly now. So we have to change the rest of the content here. As you can see, this is our main heading, also the colors in the background, and our call to action button. Ideally, we want to change that color as well. So let me show you how to customize all this. So first, let's take care of our background color here. So click on the main container here, those 6 dots. And now if you go here by the side, you go to the styling feature. This is where you find the background color. As you can see, it's blue at the moment. Click on this, and now you can use the color palette here to select your own color. So it could be in the green shade perhaps, or something like this, or you can even use the color picker here and select one of those colors from the cover itself. So if I click on this, as you can see, it's going to offer me 3 different options. Now I can select one of those. So I'm just going to go ahead with the same green that we have at the minute, and since we are very likely to reuse that color throughout our website on different pages, we can set this as a global color. So click on this again, click on the little plus sign here, and then give it a name. Okay, so I'm going to put main green, for instance, and let's create. And there you go. Every time you're going to need this color, simply click on the small globe icon, and you have access to it directly from here. Excellent. So while we are here in the styling section, as you can see, you have the overlay image here, which are all those small dots displaying here on top. Now that's really up to you if you want to keep that or not. If you keep them, obviously you'll have to keep this color here for your buttons and all the different items. So that's really up to you. So I'm just going to remove it for now, just to show you how customizable this is. All you have to do is delete it. Excellent. And as I can see, I have another one here. So this is the other section here, background overlay. You'll find the other image and you can remove it as well. And now we have a clean background. So that's really up to you if you want to keep it or not. It's just a matter of personal taste. And now it's time to take care of the most important part, which is the heading and subheading. So what message do you want to convey? Well, since we already have the image here with the title and so on, here we're going to put the main benefit, which in our case is to avoid all the administrative red tape. So this is what we're going to do here. To change that, simply click on it. It will show up by the side and you can change the text right here. So for instance, avoid the admin red tape nightmare. So anyone landing on your website who's in that situation, this is going to stir up an emotion, and as a result, they'll be more likely to purchase your ebook. And then we do the same with the subheading. There you go, just like that. And we can do the same with the one underneath. As you can see, this is an icon list. For this, simply click on them, change the title here, and you can change the icon as well. And finally, the most important one is the Buy Now button. So if you click on this, as you can see, this is called Next Step button. And right here, you can change the text you want to display on that button. So there's nothing else to do for this, because this is an actual next step. So this is going to bring us to the next page once they decide to purchase the ebook. Now, just to show you how this works, if we go back to CartFlows here to our funnel, if we open this, as you can see, we have 3 different steps. So this is the one we're working on at the moment. So once they click on this button there, they will be brought to the second page, which is the checkout here, okay? But we'll configure this in a moment. And obviously you can change the color as well if you go to the styling feature here. So this is where you can find your background color. And same principle, if you want to add that color to your global color, simply click the plus sign and then you can select it from here, okay? So after this is basically doing the same thing over and over throughout the whole page. So that means changing all the content here. So your title, subtitle, the paragraphs here, and do the same for the whole page here, including all your images and so on and so on. So that's basically it. And once you're done, well, simply click publish, and that's us done with the main landing page. And after this, we can move on to the checkout page. Very good. So as you can see, there are no products assigned at the moment. So I've created one already called the Garden Office Blueprint ebook. So this is a downloadable product. So if you go back here, we can assign the product immediately by clicking on this small gear. So let's look for ebook. There it is. So select that and now we can simply add it, okay? And then underneath you have a few different options here. You can auto apply coupon code as well if you wanted to. And then you have the product options. So if you enable this using the toggle switch here, you can enable some conditions as well. You can enable variations and enable different quantities. So that's really up to you depending on the type of product that you will be selling here. Feel free to use any of those. And then right there on top, as you can see, you have the order bumps. So that's an important one again. So first we need to save our settings. And then let's go here now. And then from here, we need to give it a name. So I'm going to call this one measurements. I'm going to show you why in a second. So what I've done, I created a second product here called the Garden Office Blueprint Complete Measurements and Material List. So they get the full ebook with the complete measurements and material list as well, which is going to make their life so much easier. So we go back here, as you can see, you have a small cog. You can customize this to add the product here. Okay, so click on this and let's scroll down to add our product. So our product is called measurements. So this is the one at $9.99 and we add it. Very good. As you can see now, it's showing up. And when they go through the checkout process, if they want to add it, they can simply tick this box and they can add this on top of their purchases. But there's a few different options here that you can use as well. You could replace the first product altogether. So if this was a bundle, maybe 2 ebooks in one at $24.99, for instance, you could replace the first product altogether. You can show pre-check and also enable the quantity field if you want them to be able to purchase more than one. So let's add this to our checkout process. We're going to save the settings for now. So as you can see, the product has been added to our order bumps and we have different options. You have the content here as well that you can customize. So for instance, yes, I will take it. One-time offer and the product price, you can customize this obviously, you know. And then you have the styling features as well. So here it's all about the stylers, you know, the width and the colors that you can change. So this is pretty self-explanatory. self-explanatory, and you can add conditions as well. So here, simply enable it using the toggle switch, and right here, as you can see, if you click down, you can create your condition logic. So for instance, what type of product, specific category, product tag, the total, specific coupon code, the shipping method, and then you have shipping country and billing country. So let's say if the shipping country, for instance, matches any of the countries here. So let's say, for instance, Australia. Well, then in that case, it will show up. If it's not Australia, it will not show up. So this way you could have a specific offer for each and every country. So let's disable this for now, and let's go back to the top, and let's not forget to enable it. And now we can save our settings, and you can customize the checkout form as well. As you can see, you can decide whether or not you want to display the coupon field. If you want to be able to ship to a different address, maybe use Google address autocomplete as well. So these are a few fields that you can enable as well. And then you have the field editor here for the address itself. You can customize this. As you can see, you can enable the town and city if you wanted to, maybe the state as well. So again, depending where you live, if you need it or not, you might want to make use of that feature as well. And then you can customize the headings as well, and type here your own text if you wanted to. And finally, you have the place order button that you can customize. So at the moment it says place order. That's really up to you what you want to put there, obviously, you know. And finally, we have the dynamic offers. If you enable this, you'll then be able to redirect your customers to a specific page that you decide based on specific conditions. So if they add a specific product, for instance, let's call this one the Garden Office Blueprint. So if they select this one, you could redirect them specifically to that page or another one. So again, that's an option that's available. In our case, we don't need it because we already have the full funnel in place here in the background. So now we can save our settings and exit out of this. Very good. So now let's have a quick look in the front end. So let's preview this. And as you can see, the checkout page looks absolutely amazing, optimized for high conversion with a very clean layout. So here you have the customer information, you have payment details, and here's the overview of our orders. At the moment, we just have the Garden Office Blueprint at $14.99. And this is the bump up offer here just underneath. So if I simply tick this, it will be added to the shopping cart. As you can see now, the total is $24.98. Now, obviously, we have to edit this still. We have to change the image here with our actual image. So for this, we simply click here on top, edit with Elementor, and same principle as before. Simply click on this, choose your own image. So I'm going to select this one, select the image, perfect. And that's basically it. We're done already. Now, if you want to customize other bits and pieces of the page here, you can do so very easily. All you have to do is simply click on them, you know. And from your options here, you can customize the layout. So this is the modern checkout, but you can have more than one column if you wanted to. As you can see, it's going to change the layout, and you might want to run a few tests, perhaps run this one for a week and then the other one for a week and see which one is performing best. You know, you'll only know once you put it in place. So once you've made all your changes, click publish, and that's basically it. So now we can close this, go back to our offer, click on the preview again and make sure everything is displaying fine, and there you go. So this is our checkout page taken care of. Very good. So we can close this window now, and finally here we have the thank you page, so we can edit this as well. So let's have a quick preview. So there you go. This is what it looks like. So obviously we have to customize this a little bit as well. So again, edit with Elementor. So there you go. And as always, all we have to do is simply click on all the different elements here, customize the text. So there you go. I've changed this. And here underneath, as you can see, your ebook is ready for download. Click the link below to download the file. And right here underneath, this is the complete overview of your order. As you can see, this is the order detail form. And here you can customize the layout. You can choose among 3 different options. And also you can change the title here, order details, or whatever you prefer. So on top again, as you can see, you have those more dots. I might want to remove that. So I'm going to click on those 6 dots again. We go to style, and this is where the overlay image is. So we can remove that, and there you go. And we have the background overlay, which is this one. I like a plain background, but again, it's just a matter of preferences. After this, simply click publish. And let's put this to the test, okay? So we can close this page now. So let's go back to the dashboard, and from here we're going to hover on top of the title, visit site, right click, open in a new tab. And this is what our website looks like at the minute. So our page is not displaying yet. So what we need to do now is to assign it as our main landing page, as our home page. So back to the dashboard here, we go to settings, we go to reading. And right here on top, as you can see, your homepage displays your latest post or a static page. So we're going to select a static page, and here select the exact page. So it should be normally the SEO Foundation ebook sales landing page, which is this one, and then click Save Changes. Now we go back to the home page and refresh. And there you have it, our beautiful landing page with our ebook for sale, call to action button, another one here. So let's put this to the test like we said. Going to click on it. It's going to bring us to the checkout page. Okay, so let me fill out those details quickly. So there you go. And for the payment options here, the details, if you're in test mode using Stripe, you simply type 42424242 everywhere, any expiry date in the future, and any 3-digit CVC code. So let's bump up the order and let's order this now, okay? And there you go. Thanks for buying our ebook. Enjoy learning. So your ebook is ready for download. So this is the confirmation. And as you can see, we have the link here available immediately, and we can download our 2 files straight from here. So as you can see, super handy, super practical, and very professional looking. And now there's only one thing left to do to go back to the dashboard here. As you can see, the store is in coming soon mode. So click on this, and now I'm going to put it live and save your changes. And then if you go to your settings again, this time you go to the payment section and then go back to your Stripe payment settings. We go back to the API setting and we'll set this to live. And now we scroll down the page, save changes, and that's it, guys. You're good to go, ready to receive your first orders. And then the very last thing now is to go back to our settings. We go to General and make sure that you change the name of your store. So I'm just going to put here Mr. Web ebook, for instance, okay? And then scroll down the page and click Save. And now that name will display properly everywhere in the email confirmation that your customers will receive and yourself.